I've got a Psion Organiser here with a RAM pack in it, and if I turn it on and have a look and see what the data is in pack B, we've got RAM test, and then we've got some letters of the alphabet. So it's storing stuff. I'll turn it off and take the pack out. So inside here, this is a RAM pack that I had quite a while ago. I got it with an organiser, I think, and the battery was flat, so I removed the battery. But what I've done here is I've made well, it's actually a hand carved PCB, I suppose, which sits where the battery used to be, and there's a battery holder on top, and the whole thing just fits in the case. If you do a little bit of extra carving, there's some bits missing on the edges here of the top part of the case, and it turns out those slots were for the ends of the battery here, which run right up to the sides of the case, and you have to extend those and bring them this way so that they're further towards the edge of the case, because this sort of sandwich arrangement is taller than the battery. Once you've done that though, it does actually fit inside. We put it all back together again inside the data pack case. That's pretty nice. And obviously put it back in the organiser, turn it on and have a look in B, and we've got RAM test and all the alphabet. So it's still working as expected, because all I've done is replace a battery with a battery, really. So when I say hand carved, I sort of really do mean that, because in order to get this sandwich to fit in here, I've actually had to carve a chamfer here so that the PCB clears the components that are on the board. I think actually maybe you could just go with a 1mm thick PCB. That would probably work, or maybe even a 0.8. Should be strong enough with a 1mm to actually hold the battery in the battery holder. But other than that, I've soldered, there's a couple of holes I've soldered wires through, and it's wires that are holding that onto the RAM pack, so it's pretty securely held in there. And I think doing some PCB artwork for that would be pretty easy, apart from the chamfer, but I think you could probably get a thinner PCB in there, or worst case you could chamfer the PCBs once you've had them made. But yeah, obviously the best thing about it is you can change the battery without any soldering. So yeah, I've got a couple of RAM packs. Two arrived, I think, with the same batch of organisers or something. So I think I might make some PCBs up and upgrade my RAM packs to easily replaceable battery RAM packs. Unfortunately, the battery holder that I'm using here was pretty difficult to get hold of, and I've had to take it off one of these lily pads. That's got a switch on it, but I think I've got a few of those as well. They were cheaper to buy than just buying the battery holder, but that may have changed by now. I may be able to get the battery holders cheaper. So yeah, another little gadget widget for the organiser.